Hello?
Hey Grandma, it's me. I'm in some trouble and need your help.
Just before Christmas in 2022, we started receiving calls of these fraudsters that were doing the Grandparent Scam. They would actually show up at the door to collect the money, which was what was unusual about this case. After they got off the phone to go get the money, they kind of got a chance to realize that something's not right. And in this case, we got lucky because they actually contacted their grandson, and their grandson was fine. Before the people committing the fraud were able to call back, they contacted us. And that's when we said, you know what, just hold on, we're coming. We got help from Guns and Gangs, from SIU. We've had an investigator from Major Crime Section who agreed to play the victim. We had patrol in place and canine in place. So with the victims being willing to assist us, it's not common that we would have them do such a thing. But in this circumstance, the only communication they had, the only contact they had was over the telephone. When we were waiting in the apartment with the victim, the fraudster was asking, a description of her and trying to get more personal information from her as well, but she was very smart not to do that. And when she was asked for her description, she gave the description of the officer that was going to do the handoff. So when she came to the door, the suspect had no idea that that was an officer. The handoff was completed, and there was basically a code word. When they took the money, they tried to take off, but they were apprehended within 30 feet of the door, and it was perfectly executed. Due to some good investigative work afterwards, we were able to apprehend his two accomplices the next day. To be charged with being a member of a criminal organization or recruiting for one rarely happens that we know of. It's not been charged in a fraud file in this province ever. And I think it was very important that we did that to prove that this is not just one or two individuals. This is a full criminal organization. The people committing these frauds are very good at what they do. They're very convincing, and they keep them in that state where they're always nervous, always scared, and they'll do things that make them do things that are out of character. The two individuals that helped us out were absolutely amazing. I think they had a lot of fun, actually. They were so good and so convincing. Huge debt of gratitude to them for helping us out with this.
Call back right